President Omar Bongo of Gabon has presided over this Central African nation and its extensive logging and oil resources for 42 years. He has recently been heralded for helping to create a national park system in his country that protects 10% of its vast landmass. The 3,000 square kilometer park system is a habitat for some of the richest and most diverse wildlife in Central Africa. Ivindo National Park is home to the Congo Falls, one of the most spectacular waterfalls on the continent. However, President Bongo is also responsible for forging a deal with a Chinese government corporation to develop a massive venture that includes an iron mine and hydroelectric dam within Ivindo National Park. The project is being touted as the project of the century by the Gabonese and Chinese government. But it would greatly endanger the people, the wildlife, and the natural beauty of the area.
La destruction forestière en Afrique ne tient pas compte de ces éléments.
Industrialization of Africa without ecological conscience will bring ruin to the African continent. Today, Africa is still spared from catastrophes like the Katrina hurricane or tsunami because we still have the vegetation that protects us from these phenomena. If we accelerate the climate change by destroying the African forest, which is the second biggest forest in the world, we are headed to catastrophe.
A lot of people living north of the falls are going to be evacuated. They can only survive from fishing. The Ivindo River will be destroyed and the villagers won't be able to fish or have clean drinking water. The river will be contaminated because of the chemicals from the iron excavation.
Marc Ona has managed, with his organization Rainforest, to keep the government of Gabon and the Chinese Development Corporation in check. He uncovered contracts that should have been made public and insisted that environmental impact studies be conducted. His efforts resulted in cutting back the area to be mined by hundreds of miles, and the subsequent questioning of the project by the Chinese bank that was financing it.
La preuve, si nous ne sommes pas intervenus,
without our intervention, the Chinese would be already exploiting the mine and ignoring the Gabonese law. Now they are trying to figure out if there is a real necessity to exploit the iron mine. I am very hopeful because the retreat of the government in this case proves that when you have the law on your side, you are stronger. This is why we think we are going to win.
But Marc's success has led to extreme measures from the government. On New Year's Eve, Marc and 5 of his associates were arrested for threatening the power of the Gabonese presidency. Marc feels the arrest is because of his efforts to prevent the Congo Falls Dam from being built. They were released after 10 days, but charges are still pending.
Quel que soit le traitement, mais
no matter how I was treated in prison, my resolve is not weakened. I think that even if I had to spend 10 years in there, it is worthwhile to save what has to be saved.
Marc is taking a big risk. I mean, what we know already is that he's been harassed, threatened, his office has been ransacked. I'm worried for him, I'm worried for his family. It's not beyond consideration that somebody could well want to put him out of business once and for all.
le sens que je donne à ma vie, c'est de mener ce combat qui...
Carrying this fight gives meaning to my life. It is not a personal fight or a Gabonese one, but it is a global battle. This is about the future of our children. I do have convictions about this humanitarian fight, especially for the African continent, and I am ready to do what I have to do.
For outstanding environmental achievement in Africa, the 2009 Goldman Environmental Prize is awarded to Marc Ona, Libreville, Gabon.